A recipe is only as good as its ingredients. I know, that's not a new concept, but today I'm pretty excited because I get to make a fresh salad with asparagus my dad grew in the garden. Fresher than a farmer's market, fresher than a supermarket. It is back to Bourdain. That is confusingly good.
Everybody should know how to use a knife.
Use everything, waste nothing. Let's start at the beginning.
It ain't that hard, okay?
We are working through Anthony Bourdain's cookbook, every freaking recipe in here for the first time. If you've been with me now, we've been doing some serious recipes, and it's nice to make a fresh salad with simple ingredients. So today we're making an asparagus and haricots verts salad. It's haricot vert. Getting into summertime, we're taking fresh ingredients, blanching them, tossing them up with a vinaigrette. Fresh freaking asparagus that my dad grew in his garden. Like, it doesn't get, I didn't watch that. And it's worth noting, in the beginning of the book, Bourdain goes over certain things that you need to have in a kitchen, like a good knife, and also scoring the good stuff, gather ingredients that are quality. In other words, you're not gonna make salad with tomatoes if they're pink and gross and anemic looking. Let's break it down. Salt, 1 bunch of asparagus, 6 ounces of haricots verts. That is just a French green bean. Much like the French versus the Americans, they're thinner. 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, juice of half a lemon, white pepper, and 1 navel orange. I got Bourdain's book linked down below in the description. Let's get making this thing. You know the deal. Prep time. Here is our beautiful asparagus. Remove some of the excess material at the end. And then from here, I'm gonna go after the thick pieces, shave them away, and we're gonna bundle this up. There we go. I trimmed up the thick ones. Kind of hard actually to trim that without leaving like nothing remaining. I noticed some of them are left like a toothpick, but I also wanna put on display how freaking fresh this asparagus is. And I'll just display a little snap. Tender, man, like it's sweet. Like, it's crazy. I've never really had asparagus like that. I still didn't wash it. Okay. Haricots verts, French green beans. Just gotta take off the stem. Now we just gotta take our orange, slice it up. This is a navel orange, freaking massive. Get off the edge here, and we're just gonna slice around it. Reminds me of our duck à l'orange. This is a great time for our comment of the week. Gary Marriott from the UK, or it might be Jerry Marriott. It's freaking awesome you found me here. I'm glad you like the vibes. If you got this book, I'd love to know what you're making in it or what you've already made, because I need some freaking tips, man. And now to segment this bad boy, we just have to go in between the segments with our knife. Being careful. Get in there, and it just slides right out. And I actually like this because it's kind of like a chef's treat. I don't know. I enjoy just like eating the pith or like the inside part that we're not gonna use for this salad. Prep is done. We're gonna blanch these greens. Let's get to it. Fill a large pot with water, add a few tablespoons of salt. Bring to a boil. Add the asparagus and cook for 5 minutes or until bright green and tender. Check in, it's only been 3 minutes, but they are looking bright green. Maybe a little longer. Really cool actually. The way the water's bubbling, it's rotating the asparagus. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, that doesn't help at all. Remove from the boiling water with a slotted spoon and place in the ice bath. Be gentle. Once cold, remove the asparagus from the water, discard the string, and set aside. Same water in the same pot, back up to a rolling boil and cook the beans for 5 minutes, then remove with the slotted spoon and drop into the ice bath. When cold, remove and set aside. Combine the olive oil with the lemon juice, mix well. I don't know if this will actually mix well. I mean, oh, it's actually kind of mixing well. What the f? Weird, you see that? And then we can, why is that emulsified? Like what? If you know why that's emulsified, oh my gosh, squirrel alert, squirrel alert. Hold on, there he is, eating my mistakes once again. What the frickin' life he's living. That was actually the apple tart I made a while ago. No one ate all of it, so I threw it out. Season this up with a little salt and pepper, just to taste. I don't really know how much to add. Let's do a little sexy B-roll. Lovely looking, simple, clean dish. The orange slices, I didn't really know how to arrange, so I kind of just went for it. I'm guessing you just get a little bit of everything. That's the thing, they're so long, it's like difficult to chow down on. That is confusingly good. The oranges combined with the asparagus create like a flavor I've never had before. However, God bless the Greeks. I had a feeling it would need a little salt, maybe a little punch. I got feta, because why not? I also think it would add nice little color boosts. Sacrilegious, maybe, but let's try it with a little feta action. Get a little bit of everything. I'm telling you, it is the strangest combination with the oranges and the asparagus. If there's a market nearby and I see fresh asparagus, I'm making this thing. If I were to make this again, I don't think I would do much different. Maybe make it more convenient to eat, you know, serve it on a plate with a fork and knife. Whenever you do something like this and you gotta, I'm not crazy about that. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you're into this kind of stuff, tell someone about it. Tell someone about the things we're doing, the food we're making. The goal is to really create a community of people that just want to vibe out, cook. Thank you for watching. This was Back to Bourdain.
Stay organized, clean up after yourself, you do the best you can.
You're on camera.